today's episode of the Balancing Hormones Naturally podcast, where we offer actions and steps you can take today to start supporting and balancing your hormones. This is your podcast host, Leah Brueggemann. I am honored and excited to be your guide on your way to better understanding your hormone health and how it affects your everyday life. Hi guys. So we're going to be talking about morning routine here, all about ways to set your day up for success. And strangely enough, I actually think your morning routine starts with the night before. Okay? All right. So before we dive in, if you are loving this podcast, please take a second to go to the podcast app or the iTunes app, I think is what it is, and rate and review Balancing Hormones Naturally. I literally read every single one of your reviews, and it means the world to me that this is reaching women who value this information and want to make this support with their body, and we're not crying. But anyways, thank you for all of you who have reviewed it, and if you haven't, please do so. I know I'm always like, oh, I'm going to review my favorite podcast, like, when I get home, but I always forget unless I put an alarm on my phone. So please, if you have a second and you're loving the podcast, it would really mean the world to me. Okay. So morning routine. Morning routine starts with the night before, because we may have these great ideas of getting up early and going through this beautiful morning routine. But if we went to bed at 3 a.m. in the morning, then we're not going to want to get up and do anything with our morning. Okay. So your morning routine starts with prepping the night before. That means getting to bed at a decent hour. Okay. We'll make a whole other episode on a nighttime routine, but getting to bed at a decent hour and then prepping whatever you need for the next morning, whether that's like getting your journal out, prepping your water, or anything like that. Okay. Prep the night before. And now I'm going to talk about a realistic morning routine, okay? I'm going to talk to you what my morning routine looks like, okay? And I'm going to tell you what it looks like on a good day, and I'm going to tell you what it looks like on a bad day, because I think that a lot of times when I hear morning routines, it's this excessive, like 1 hour, 2 hour routine. And does that sound amazing? Yeah, it sounds incredible, but I have a child, and I know that there's moms out there that even have more kids than me, and I'm not going to get up at 5 a.m. to have an hour-long morning routine. I'm sorry. I value my sleep. So we'll start first with what it looks like on a good day. So on a good day, I can typically get up about a half an hour before Mr. Landon. He gets up about 7:30. So I get up about 7. And I will start off first with, so the night before I have my phone on airplane mode. So I don't turn it off airplane mode. So if you've messaged me in the morning, that's why I don't get it. Or the night before, that's why I don't get it. I have it on airplane mode. And I get up and I actually start off first with dry brushing. Okay. And I will do dry brushing, and then I will put on some oils or some lotions depending on what I'm feeling for the day. Brush my teeth. Typically don't wash my face at this point. I know that's probably gross, but whatever. We get dressed. And then I move into the kitchen and I drink a huge glass of water. This can have lemon in it. It always has my CT minerals and Mito ATP, which is amazing for your gut. If these are supplements you guys are interested in, you'll have to shoot me a message because you need a practitioner code for them. But they're amazing. So I get my minerals in, all of that good stuff, okay? And then I move right to the kitchen table and I will do my morning prayers, and then I journal. And I have a journal right now that like gives me prompts. So that's what I'm following. It always starts with like what I'm grateful for, and then typically just a prompt to like journal out what's going on. And then I will move into literally like 3 minutes of stretching, like just to like get my back limber and my back moving. I go outside and I stand on the ground or in the grass. It's been really wet lately, and literally just for a minute and stand there with my eyes closed or my eyes open, like letting the sun get on my face for my circadian rhythm in the morning. I love it. Okay, and then that's it. I'm done. That literally can take me anywhere from 20 minutes to 25 minutes, depending on how long I want to spend stretching. And then that is when I will get on my phone and I will check all my messages and answer any like DMs that I need to get to, if I can get to them at that time before Landon wakes up. And then Landon wakes up and we eat breakfast. So that is what my morning routine looks like. When it's a bad morning routine, when I say bad morning routine, as in I don't get everything that I want to do, I will still show you what my non-negotiables are. So, let's say Landon gets up the same time that I get up because either I didn't wake up, I didn't set an alarm, or I just was too tired. Sometimes Landon still gets up in the middle of the night every once in a while. So if we get up at the same time, he also sometimes likes to get up at 6:40. So, there's that. I will get up and I will dry brush and I will drink a massive glass of water, and then Landon and I start our day. That's it. I was being realistic. Like, once Landon's up, like, we'll say, our morning prayers and then we'll eat breakfast. But literally, those are it. So those are I guess you would say those are my two non-negotiables, are dry brushing and, I guess I do put my oils on in the morning. So that and my oils. I do a few different oils right now. I have a Happy Hormone rollerball of oils that I really, really like. And then, I've been using Immortelle recently, which I really, really like, and then what else do I use? I have one for my liver that I use as well. Anyways, so those are my non-negotiables, and then drinking a big glass of water. I do that every single morning, no matter what. And then Landon and I will say our morning prayers, and that's it. So yes, I love a little bit longer one and getting up and having that more support. But let's be real, sometimes it doesn't happen. So those are two of my non-negotiables. I still have my phone on airplane mode when I wake up and Landon's up. Like, I still don't go on that first thing. That is also a non-negotiable. I don't want to be starting my day with putting out fires. I don't want to be putting out fires when I first wake up. I want to make sure I'm putting in positive vibes, good thoughts, my morning prayers, my gratitude, and starting my day off on that note, opposed to like all the drama that's going on in everybody else's life, or emails that I have to take care of, or messages I have to get to. So anyways, that's my realistic morning routine. And I'm really proud of the one that I can get done in 20 minutes. And it doesn't have to be super long, you guys, because let's be real, most of us don't have that much time. So even if it's 5 minutes that you can just take to set your time for the day, like for me, that's drinking my water and dry brushing, and not just like going for coffee or anything like that, can make the world of difference. So message me, please, what your non-negotiable is, okay? Also, I think if I check the schedule correctly, that the free challenge is coming back up in the next day or so. You guys, or the next week or so, you should be getting that notification. We have 47 people on the Hormone Reset waitlist, and I think we only have like 25 or 30 spots. I hired another coach. I hired an accountability coach to help out so that we can hopefully support more women. So we will see. But if you have been waiting to get on the Hormone Reset, I will link it here below, because we do only have limited spots. So you can save your spot right now before the challenge even starts. We had over 700 people in the last challenge, so I know that this is one that's going to just be amazing. All right, I'll chat with you later. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Balancing Hormones Naturally. If you found this helpful, I would love for you to share it with a friend and post it on your stories and tag Balancing Hormones Naturally podcast so we can get this message out.
You can find me on Instagram at Leah_BRUEG, and I would absolutely love to hear from you.